I'm Nicole Kenway. I'm one of the nurses with Eastern Palliative Care. Here I am in the car. This is where I spend most of my day as I'm out on the road visiting our clients at home. I've worked with Eastern Palliative Care for nearly 5 years now. I work as a specialist palliative care registered nurse at Eastern Palliative Care, and our role primarily consists of visiting clients in their homes in various phases of their illness, ranging from people who are quite stable, not needing much intervention, to end-of-life care at the other end of the spectrum, where we're doing much more hands-on drug management, consultation with specialists, and supporting families through that very emotional time. So I pursued a role in palliative care because it's always been of interest to me throughout my nursing career. There's something really special about caring for patients at the end of their life and building that rapport with families, as it's such a special time. So something about me that not many people would know that might be a little bit strange is that I'd originally planned to go into the police force. With my team, we're a little bit special. We tend to arrive at work about 30 minutes before our shift starts. We get together, we have a breakfast, a cup of coffee, talk about our day, have a look at the patients that we are allocated. It's usually 4 or 5 home visits, and they range anywhere from stable phase, not needing a whole lot of intervention, to terminal end of life care, which takes us a little bit longer with more things to do. We go out, we see our patients, lots of time in the car, and then we come back to the office after we see them, usually midway through the afternoon, and we all get together again for a handover, and then we do our notes and assessments and correspondence, and then we leave at the end of the day, hopefully with everything done and ready to come back and do it all again the next day. My favourite part of my job is when I'm in the office nurse role. So basically that's like the team leader for the day in terms of managing the team on the road. There's usually 6 to 8 nurses on the road, looking after their workloads and taking incoming calls from clients and families and other staff. It can often be a role where you have to fly by the seat of your pants, managing crisis situations, seeking specialist support, referrals if need be, and also triaging new patient referrals that come in. So the most challenging part of my job for me is looking after young children and just younger people in general. Their conditions are quite complicated, the emotions can be quite heightened, family situations can be complex as well, and having kids myself just adds a whole different layer to that too. I make sure that I debrief with my team and my team manager very frequently, and so that we can continue to face these situations again as often as we need to. My inspiration was definitely my dad. He raised my brother and I as a single parent, but still managed to have a fulfilling life for himself. So hopefully I can be that same inspiration for my 3 daughters moving forward. I elected to work with Eastern Palliative Care because they've always stood out as an organisation. Their reputation is very high, they're very well known, they've got excellent medical support for their staff, and it's a place where our nurses are very highly valued by the management team, which is super important to me.